Hello, my name's Craig Barton, and welcome to a series of videos designed to help you make the most out of my website, diagnosticquestions.com. This video is a follow-up to the previous video where we looked at how to analyse our students' results to a particular quiz. And in this video, we're going to take that analysis one step further by looking at trends that may be apparent within our class and also how to compare our class's results to other classes. So to do this, first I'm going to need to find an assignment. So I'm on my assignments page here. And again, I'm going to go for Mr. Barton, Year 11, Quiz 5. I'm going to click on Action and I'm going to click on Data. Now, the first thing we're going to see here is the same set of data that we saw previously, which is just my class's results. But I'm going to now click on Advanced. And the first thing I'm going to look at is there a gender divide in my class? So I'm going to scroll down here and I just want to call up my females results, so apply there, compared to my male results in my class. And if I just look, straight away I can see quite a few interesting things happening here. The questions that they tend to get right seem to be pretty evenly spread between males and females. But look at question 4. I can see that only 10% of my females got it right compared to 63% of the lads in my class. Now if we just scroll down to question 4, it's a question on compound interest. Maybe there's nothing going on there, but then again maybe there is something. So that's where I could start to read the explanations and see whether I need to pair up my class differently or just have a talk to them to see if I can figure out what's going on there. If I just clear all those filters and I just replace my gender back to all, what we also do in our school is myself and a fellow teacher have parallel Year 11 sets, so we set them the same weekly quiz. So what I want to do now is compare my students' performance to Column's students' performance. Now, because we set them at slightly different times, I'm going to remove the date range for this one. So I've just got my class selected, nothing else selected, and I'm just going to apply the filter there, and fingers crossed that should call up the previous results from before. And now I want to find Column's class. So there it is, 11FM CL, and apply filter. And what it's going to do now is it's going to demonstrate our results on the same graph. Now this is interesting again because what I can see here is the same questions that caught out my students are also catching out Column's students, but my students are performing slightly better on question 8 than Column's are. So perhaps that's where I could have myself and Column could get together and we could have a little talk about question 8, and I could read through some of his students' explanations to that to see if I can figure out where they're going wrong, and perhaps he can benefit from some of my students' explanations who are getting the question right, or maybe I've used a specific teaching resource that I can then share with him. And we find this really, really useful because every week you can be absolutely sure that either some of his students have got a question right that loads of mine have got wrong, or vice versa, and it's always really useful to learn from each other. Alternatively, if this is a quiz that loads of people have taken, then you can compare your results to all students in a particular country, all students in a school, or all users from all around the world. So any kind of filtering there is available to you. But as I say, I found it particularly useful for really hammering down into my class to see whether there's a gender divide, or even more useful is when you compare different classes' performances and then go get the two teachers together after that to work together to improve teaching and learning for everybody. If you want to know more about how to assign quizzes or analyse or students answering them or anything like that, just go to the About section and just click on the how-to videos and you'll find all the information you could ever possibly want there. Take care and bye for now.